I'm Mariefiebach of feedyourfamilytonight.com, and today we're making a simple appetizer for your New Year's Eve celebration. If you like olives, this is the appetizer for you. It starts off with 3 different kinds of olives. You basically need 4 cups total of drained olives. I usually get them in a jar or a can, and I drain any liquid that they are in off, and so I end up with 4 cups of olives. You want to make sure at least one of the olives is super pungent, like a new olive or a green Spanish olive, because you need that to kind of amp the flavor up. So I have 1 jar of the stuffed Spanish olives, and then I had a jar of Kalamata olives. You want to make sure the olives are pitted because the olive pits would not work so well in this recipe. And then just a can of plain black olives. These actually don't add much flavor, but they kind of bulk up the tapenade. And you're going to add to that 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and you're just going to process them until they become like a paste. It really only takes a minute as these olives become like a paste. After you process them for just a moment, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and that's going to help this tapenade come together. Now you can make this tapenade as chunky or as smooth as you like it. I usually like to have it pretty smooth because I'm going to tell you in just a moment what I do with that tapenade. So I'm going to process this just another couple more pulses, and you end up with this yummy, salty, briny olive spread. I like to spread this on bruschetta. I just take a baguette and slice it into rounds, and then I spray those rounds with a little bit of olive oil cooking spray on a baking sheet and sprinkle it with just a little bit of garlic powder and put it in the oven until it's nice and toasty and crunchy. And then I just take a little bit of this olive spread and I spread it onto the crunchy toasted baguettes. Going to cover with a little bit of mozzarella cheese and put it back in the oven until the mozzarella cheese starts to get kind of brown and bubbly, and then top it with some chopped fresh tomatoes and a little bit of parsley. This tapenade bruschetta is one of our favorite little appetizers for New Year's Eve, and I hope you enjoy making it too. If you have questions about this, join me in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group. I'm always happy to meet you there and answer your questions, and have a happy new year.